Matt Clark. I'm an artist based in London. I'm also the founder of UVA. My work spans sculpture, installation and performance, and it usually has a combination of the three. It's a real honor to be invited to create this year's projection artwork for the facade, particularly as it marks 100 years since Gaudi's passing. Gaudi didn't just design incredible buildings, he was a master of shaping experience. I think one of the reasons that his buildings are loved so much is because they have this powerful ability to transcend the everyday. Gaudi was interested in, spiral formations, helicoids, and a lot of these patterns you can actually see repeated through nature, from the very small DNA spiral to galaxies that we can only see through the Hubble telescope. My first experience of Casa Batlló was one of a body. The interior spaces are very organic. There's no straight lines or hard corners. And I thought it would be interesting to translate this idea and activate the building as a performer and explore this human body building relationship in a new kind of way. For this project, I'm collaborating with choreographer and dancer Fukiko Takase. I encouraged Fukiko to go to Casa Batlló and walk around the spaces and really sort of interpret what those spaces felt to her in terms of movement.
I'm Fukiko Takase. I'm a dance artist from Japan, based in London. I'm taking inspiration and expressing it with my body, and that goes back to the buildings. It's incredibly imaginative. I couldn't believe building like that exists and people used to live there. I mean, it's magical.
I've worked on many kind of contemporary dance and ballet projects in the past, but usually where I'm designing around the choreography. In this instance, we were both choreographing this piece. It was a very iterative and collaborative process to create this language of movement that we worked with. It's quite a complicated project in technical terms. For the first time, we have adopted motion capture and captured Fukiko's expressions as she remembered from the building and translated those into a vocabulary of movements.
The term for the technology we use is photogrammetry. So we have 150 different cameras that all go off at once, take images of a person all around their body, and then software that generates 3D data from those images.
Our MOCAP equipment is based off of infrared technology. We have a ring of cameras permanently installed. Those cameras will emit infrared light, and then we put markers on the bodies of the dancers or the performers. That light will reflect off the markers and hit back against the cameras, and that lets us know where those positions are in space. From that data, we are able to analyze the position of the performer's bones and then map that into a 3D avatar and further manipulate the data from there. One of the things that makes this project really interesting is that the movement we're capturing isn't just actor performance for film or video, it's a dancer, and you have really bespoke, interesting movements that really push the boundaries of the way that you can move in the motion capture systems.
Once we constructed all the different elements of sound and movement, the challenge was then to turn this into a kind of visual piece of music that interacts with the building.
My name is Daniel J Thibaut. I'm a music composer and director. My aim ultimately was to let the Casa Batlló find its own voice that could be able to create connections between Gaudi's work and the compositional language. We can take inspiration from geometry and his vision as well, and like the way he translates nature forces into architecture.
Everything in the world is going through a process of change. The universe is in a constant state of flux. Some of the change we can see, some of this change we can feel, but most of it is imperceivable to us as human beings. And in many ways, this work is a reflection of that, and also a kind of meditation on the endless cycles of creation, destruction, and renewal, those kind of rhythms that connect us all.